They say the chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken, and one man proved it. This is the story of a man who took inspiration from Warren Buffett's life and habits, a man who could have had absolutely anything. Private jets, super yachts, sprawling mansions on every coast. But he didn't. Instead, he chose something most wealthy people don't. Simplicity. He still lives in the same modest house he bought decades ago. No staff, no imposing gates, just bricks and the solid foundation of his habits. He could have moved into the most expensive home in the world, but he once said, "It would drive me crazy to have 10 homes." For him, money is a tool, not a trophy, and tools are useless if they end up controlling you. For years, he drove an old car, not because he had to, but because it worked perfectly fine. He didn't even buy a private jet until he was in his 70s. And when he did, he joked about it, because he deeply understood that living below your means isn't a sacrifice. It's the ultimate form of freedom. Every single morning, he buys his breakfast at a drive-thru. On days when the market is down, he deliberately picks the cheapest meal on the menu. On good days, he'll spend a little extra for something nicer. He still counts out the exact change from a cup holder in his car. Now, this isn't about being cheap. It's about being mindful, because how you handle the small things is exactly how you'll handle the big ones. You'll never see him in flashy designer clothes. He couldn't care less about logos or brand names. He uses a simple phone. He knows that spending money just to impress others is the fastest way to become trapped by your own image. Even as a young boy, he saved more than he spent, meticulously tracking every penny. He invested his money instead of wasting it, building small, consistent habits that compounded into massive results over time. And today, he's still the same person. He's still clipping coupons, still splitting bills with friends, not because he has to, but because it's fundamentally who he is. He lives a rich life, not in material things, but in time, in freedom, and in peace of mind. You see, most people fail at saving money, not because they can't, but because they can't resist the urge to show off. They chase status instead of security. They spend their money first and try to save whatever's left over. He does the complete opposite. He saves first and then lives on what remains. That's the secret to why his wealth continues to grow while others seems to disappear. He teaches a powerful lesson. Money doesn't make you disciplined. Discipline is what makes you money. He could have retired decades ago, but he didn't, simply because he loves what he does. When you live below your means, you don't feel the need to escape your life. You're free to keep building, to keep learning, and to keep creating. Luxury often comes with invisible chains. More things to maintain, more things to worry about. Living simply creates space. It gives you space to think, space to breathe, and space to patiently wait for the right opportunities. While others are quickly spending their money on depreciating assets, he is putting his money to work wisely, staying calm and thoughtful. While others rush into decisions or panic, he knows that true wealth is peaceful and steady, not flashy and loud. Real wealth is about safeguarding and growing your money, not about showing it off. The richest person isn't the one who spends the most, it's the one who needs the least. Think about that. What could you simplify in your life to find more freedom? Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it.